This is ANN News Brief.
Tunisian elections have come and gone, and voters are now waiting for results. What is known so far is that an imprisoned populist, Nabil Karoui, and a law professor, Kais Said, are the two leading candidates. German broadcaster DW reports preliminary results suggest a runoff election could take place. With more than half the vote counted in a presidential election, Tunisians have delivered a political earthquake by rejecting established leaders. 26 candidates contested the election, and the two front-runners, who branded themselves as political outsiders, are said to be leading. Said says if elected president, he would overhaul the constitution and decentralize power so that the will of the people penetrates into central government and puts an end to corruption. On the other hand, Nabil Karoui, a populist showman who owns a television channel, has changed his political views over time in line with recent trends. He has been in jail since late August on suspicion of money laundering. He was given permission to let his wife and leaders of his Half of Tunisia party campaign in his stead. The two candidates' success has been described as a rejection of the moderate parties that have ruled Tunisia since the 2011 Arab uprising. The Tunisian non-governmental organization Freedom House says Tunisia is considered the only fully democratic sovereign state in the Arab world. A team from Angola and DR Congo has joined Rwanda and Uganda to help the two countries frame solutions to end the ongoing frost in relations. Uganda and Rwanda leaders have agreed in Luanda in August to work toward normalizing relations, which had deteriorated after complaints that Rwandans were being arrested by Ugandan authorities. The two nations' officials have started a one-day meeting on Monday morning in Kigali to figure out ways to thaw the ice-cold relations. Rwanda's Minister of State in charge of the East African Community, Ambassador Oliver Nduhungirehe, is leading the Rwanda delegation, while the Rwandans are led by Foreign Minister Sam Kutesa. In the last 2 weeks, Uganda has arrested, detained, and expelled dozens of Rwandans. A Rwandan alleged torture victim died of his injuries days after his arrival in Rwanda. It was alleged that he was tortured for weeks in Ugandan military cells. Last week, the Rwandan government wrote to Uganda urging criminal investigation into the matter. We'll return after this break.
Whether in your house, at your office, on your phone or online, we are there. We have the facts behind the headlines. We cut to the chase with the news you really need. We cover every angle. We are the bigger, better news network. We are African News Network. ANN. Watch ANN News on MITV from a truly African spirit.
Somali youth representatives were recently told of the importance that the United Nations attaches to young people's role in national peace-building initiatives and how political inclusion can enhance this. UN Assistant Secretary General for Peace-Building Support, Oscar Fernandez-Taranco, was addressing members of the United Nations Somalia Youth Advisory Board. He was in the country to see firsthand the linkage among humanitarian, peace-building and development efforts. The UN official said in a country like Somalia, where approximately most of the population is young, where youth unemployment is high, and where drought and conflict have fueled displacement and rapid urbanization, the group had a unique opportunity to shape the delivery of youth programs. The Youth Advisory Board was recently established following an open nomination process. It is made up of 18 young persons, 9 women and 9 men from across the country. It was created to advise the UN system on youth issues in Somalia. That's ANN News Brief. For details on these and other breaking stories, visit our website, nnafrica.news. Conversation continues on our social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at ANN Africa TV. I'm Lucy Ademi.